Hey everybody, DayTraderRockStar, and this is a School of Stock lesson on the quad rotation. This is something I've been wanted to get out there to our members and out into the School of Stock educational forum for a while now, and I've been working over the last 2 days of really just compiling it, putting it out there on video, and just completing it, and it's completed. So this is the announcement that the quad rotation lesson is done. And I'm going to show you where you could get that. It is a very, very powerful setup that I teach and I trade. And what's important about this setup here, it is part of the number one setup that I look for. Now, if you're familiar with Day Trading Radio, myself, DayTraderRockStar, you know that we broadcast live every single day, live on the radio at DayTradingRadio.com. And through that process, and during that day, from 7:30 in the morning till 4 o'clock in the evening, and sometimes even later, I am walking you through the market live. Now, this is an open show. A lot of times people out there could watch it for free. It can be found on YouTube, Rumble, Facebook, all over, and it just have to do a search for Day Trading Radio. And you'll usually see us trading futures off of the the MES futures, or trading stocks, or trading momentum trades. We're traders, and I've been trading for a long time, from the mid 90s, and I've been teaching and doing the show since 2007. So that's quite a long time, and through that time I've developed a methodology of trading called the high probability setups. And in the end, I've also become a student of George Lane's stochastic teachings and divergence methodology, and I consider myself an expert on that, as I've been trading this way for over 15 years now, and I base most of my trades around this methodology. So what I'm going to show you today in today's lesson is just one of the most fundamental and important setups that I look for. I always stress the importance of treating trading like a business. And treating trading like a business means you have a business plan. And in most businesses, they have a product that they sell, and you know exactly how much money you're going to be making, how much it's going to cost, what the margin is, and the best way to get from point A to a profit. Well, I do the same thing with trading. Trading is a business for me, and I search for only about 3 different setups in the market. And these 3 setups are high probability setups, and I've traded over the years, and I know how well they work. They work so well that it's incredible. That's why we have a big following, and people go on this. Oh, actually, you hear that in the background, Day Trading Radio. But this is the lesson. This is the announcement of the lesson. The lesson is done, and the lesson is on the quad rotation. And the quad rotation is, basically, I'm taking the stochastics and I am adjusting my parameters. I have 4 bands representing different time frames, and we actually wait for those time frames all to come into sync, like different orbits all cross and pass until they all align, and that's our trading opportunity. And the quad rotation is great, but the quad rotation, if we overlay the quad rotation, which I've done with the bot, there is a script on this that you could trade yourself, but when I overlaid the quad rotation with 3 of our setups, remember, it's a business plan, so I am trading 3 setups. I'm trading I should go over that with you right now and just give you a little knowledge of what we do trade here at Day Trading Radio. This is kind of just an idea, just as the 5 setups that I really look for, and the top 3. So I'm looking for quad rotations, which this lesson is on right now, buy and sell divergences, channel breakout, stochastic rotation, oversold stochastic lower channel line bounce, and X marks the spot. And these are just a combination of things I put in. I teach each one of these setups, so you're not overwhelmed with the market. You're not randomly walking through the market. You're waiting for these things. You're throwing out your bait, and you're just waiting. I don't think throwing out the bait is a good analogy for that. But you're waiting for these setups, and I show you when these setups are, and when the setups happen, I send out the alert, or we take the trade. we also apply these trades to our longer term swing trades. So I have the high probability setups, swing trades that are based off of these trades right here. These are the 4 or 5 trades that we like to take. So today's lesson is on the quad rotation. Everything else is already out there on the School of Stock. So let me show you about that one more time here. So I'm not going to go into the lesson right now, but you'll see if you've watched the show or know anything about me, you know that I'm always identifying the quad rotation during the day and stuff, and how it works and stuff, and how we devised it, and how the bot takes it and stuff. And I'm always teaching because there's always newer people. But again, the quad rotation with the 4 of the trades is what the lesson's about, and how to recognize that, and where to and how to trade it, and where to take your profits, and everything around that. So, okay. So if you go to and let's actually let me touch base and say one more thing here, because this is another big announcement for today. The School of Stock, where this is placed, that is our educational group under Day Trading Radio. And with the School of Stock, there's many courses out there. And the School of Stock is available for lifetime members of Day Trading Radio, or you could buy it separately. All right, you could purchase School of Stock separately. If I have I think I have a screenshot of what the prices are. Yeah, so the high probability setups, which is the foundation course, the building block, it teaches you everything about everything. You know, the indicators that I use, everything, the basics, the terminology, your trends, your candle lines. This is all the basics, the foundation of what you use. It cuts the learning curve in half. And then we have the Ultimate Divergence course. And the Ultimate Divergence course is my bread and butter. That is what I take my pride in. This is $349. This was $449 separately. So for the first time ever, I'm combining these two, and I'm adding them to, of course, they come free with the lifetime of Day Trading Radio. Everything that I put out comes free to lifetime members of Day Trading Radio. But for the first time ever, I am adding the School of Stock to the yearly membership of Day Trading Radio. That means you don't have to pay for a lifetime membership. You don't have to pay for a lifetime membership if you don't have that available. You could get the School of Stock by the purchasing the yearly subscription to Day Trading Radio. And I'll show you how that works. And what a bargain that is right now. This is an incredible bargain. Let's jump over there and show you exactly how to go about and do this. Now, Day Trading Radio is where we are located, daytradingradio.com. And again, you can see the screen right now. It's the weekend. Happy Father's Day, everyone. This is a picture of Bitcoin because Bitcoin's actually trading right now. And if you scroll down here, we actually have a beginner trader program, $129 for 3 months. Very good. You get all the alerts and stuff. You have to go over and check it out. All the chat rooms, the focused chat rooms, the live, very active chat rooms during the day. We have hundreds of traders in there. Our news squawk, our live feed, the real-time trade alerts, the high probability setups, the use of the tradeometer, and the use of the Rockbot channel, and my playbook. What you do not get with that is, of course, the School of Stock. Because the School of Stock is years and years and courses and hundreds of hours of lessons. So, you have to take a commitment to get that. Normally, I only sell it separately or give it to lifetime members. All right. So these are the lifetime members. You get everything under the thing. You get this, the lifetime member. We actually have a little sale right now. It's not $21.99, but it's actually 50% off for Father's Day. Just a 2-day sale as we launch the School of Stock 1-year program. Now the School of Stock is you're able to get all the courses under the yearly subscription, which is $599.95. Normally, if you got the School of Stock, it would be sold separately. $499 would be the lowest price you would get when we have a sale on it. Normally, it's $700 and change. So you're actually getting that for free, or you're buying that and you're getting a year of Day Trading Radio and all the alerts and all the watch lists and everything, the tradeometer. So any way you want to look at it, you're either getting the courses and you're getting Day Trading Radio for free for a year, or you're buying, you're subscribing to Day Trading Radio for a year, and you're getting $700 worth of courses added onto it for free. So it's an incredible deal for those who do not want to take advantage of the lifetime and don't need the bots and stuff like that, and they just want the education. This is a tremendous deal right now, $5.99. You'll see what you get. Again, Day Trading Radio. Head over there. Actually, if you head over there right now and do this, and you go to the site, I do believe a pop-up will come up, and if you click on the pop-up, it'll bring you to a 10-day trial where you just put in a username and a password, email, and just send it in, and you'll get a pass for 10 days. But you don't have access to the courses, of course. Pretty interesting. All right, so X that out. Let's go in to the area. We go to members area, put in your username and password, and then you have your dashboard here, and this is where we do our work. You have your chat room up here. You could open that up when you need to chat, or during the day. It's a 3-day weekend today. But, if you wanted to do that, so there's 24 people in it right now. Again, it is Saturday late afternoon. There's not many traders out there trading, so, but that'll fill up to a couple hundred during the regular trading hours. This is our trade alert box where you'll see all my trades, and these trades are all connected to your accounts and stuff. So you'll get the alerts. Even as a trial, you're going to get all the alerts in every single one of our trades, win and lose. And then on the bottom here, you have your Rockbot. If you click on that, or actually the tradeometer, click on that, you'll see the tradeometer will pop up. You just click on that, and it'll activate, and then you'll have your tradeometer there, which is your scalping tool. Go back to the dashboard. You have the Rockbot channel. Click on that. The channel will come up. You have your HPS setups, which is, of course, what we, again, for those swing traders, that HPS watch list went out. So if you're out there and you're on the HPS watch list, you'll see that we have new setups out there right now for you. And the ones with the goals will hit their targets. So Disney, General Dynamics, Harley Davidson all hit the targets, DXC. And we got some new ones heading up into this next week. So be sure to check that out. Go back here to the dashboard. Now, if you go to the dashboard, down here in the lower right-hand corner, you're going to see the School of Stock. And this is really the only place to actually find the School of Stock. It's mostly for members of Day Trading Radio, like I said, or you can purchase it separately. If you had to come to me and just send me an email at ironaction@yahoo.com. You'll click on that. Let me fix that. There we go. And the School of Stock pop up with the 4 courses on here. Now, these are big courses. Like I said, the high probability setup course is your foundation course. Click on that. It'll tell you everything about it and all your different lessons here. These are all the different lessons: Chart Bible, the trade, how to develop a trading plan, triple stochastic flag breakouts, trends and trend lines, the flag, using the tradeometer, X marks the spot trade, the 1, 2, 3 pattern, and pattern recognition. It's really important. That's one of the fundamental. If you click on that, you'll see it goes to the and there's always a video lesson that goes along with it, usually 30 to an hour long. A lot of my notes and a lot of my charts and description of what you want, how you want to trade this. You click on these, they'll all pop up really big so you can actually see them. And everything works really well. So there's tons, lots of lessons here. So lessons, and again, this is your fundamental foundation course. It tells you all about your candles, everything that we use to identify the setups that I teach. This is basically everything. And I've again wrote a book a while ago, and this is kind of the book that I broke down into a course. The book is not available because like what I ended up doing is put it in out there and broke it into different lessons, and then gave it to the Day Trading Radio members. There's 2 pages of those. All right. For those Day Trading Radio lifetime members or people who have access to this, I'm going to show you where the quad rotation is in just a second. Flags, pennants, just a lot of different, the trapdoor trend line, best bet trading setup, support and resistance, rising and falling wedges, high probability method, why it's the best, getting started in trading, what's required, things on flags, my playbook, trade setups, the flags and pennants. Actually, that's done. And again, you'll see the charts there. But let's jump over. Let's actually jump into the quad rotation. Now, the quad rotation is under the Ultimate Divergence course. So you just go to the Ultimate Divergence course and you scroll down and you see all the different things, rules of confirming divergences, foundation in the beginning. It's very important to start from the beginning and how divergences work and how to calculate, how to figure them out and what they all mean. Real basic stuff. And the important tips that I want to make sure that that I didn't in the beginning years and years ago, that now I could go back and say, well, this is very important to remember. No one's going to tell you that. Or this is a little tip that's going to help you out in a big, big way. So if it's in red, it's probably going to be very important. Lots of information, lots and lots of information. Set of rules. I have everything down to rules. My personality type is one where I could get distracted or could overtrade. So what I want is everything defined for me. I don't want to make a mistake. I know how to trade. I know what to look for. I could do it in my sleep. But I also want to have it down on paper because that enforces the discipline. And the discipline is very important as a trader. The discipline is what gets most traders. Discipline and patience. All right? So we're going to go all the way down to page 2 here because I just added the thing, and go all the way down to page 2, this 6th lesson on page 2 is the quad rotation here. So that's where you're going to find that. Click on that, and then you're gonna have your lesson here. And this is the video. I like that. So the video is about an hour and 38 minutes long, and it's a lesson video. I go over everything about the quad rotation, how to set it up, what your parameters are. So just everything about it you need to know. And of course, I'm always here for you. If you have any questions, you just have to email me and I'll give you a video response on that. I like to kind of you give me an example or send me a chart and I'll send you a video back, probably 10-15 minutes long, of a little self-lesson that I'm giving you. So I discuss how I find these, where you trade them to. I mean, this is going on right now if you listen. Let me see what I can do. Could have actually been right here, and you might have had an argument for it right here. So there is that's in the background. Quad rotation rules, very important. Never been down on paper before, so I put them on paper for you with the examples to help you identify them a little bit better. And remember, we're looking at the quad rotation as the number one setup we look for. The quad rotation doesn't happen all the time. It happens because it takes multiple time frames. And take an example of this image right here. So I get that image get a little bit bigger there, but there we go. You can see down here, this is a certain thing about the quad rotation and the divergence. And when a quad rotation and a divergence happens, it is an extremely bullish setup. All right. All right, so there it is. The quad rotation is added to the school of stock. It is under the divergence course. You get all the course. You get the foundation course. You get the divergence course. You get the playbook. You get some other things, and you get a lifetime of Day Trading Radio if you want to get that on the yearly. If you don't want to jump up to the lifetime, all right, and that's something that's fine, because you'll notice that after a while, when you start to learn divergences and how stochastics work, you will be amazed, and it will become part of you, and you will search out these things like you're searching out gold or water in the desert. They work so well, and the only reason people are going to fail trading this style is because they're going to go away from the techniques taught, and you're going to try to find your own way, and that's okay, and that happens to everyone. Again, if you want to buy them separately, feel free to contact me, ironaction@yahoo.com, ironaction@yahoo.com. You'll get all of them, access to all of them. I probably give you a couple extra years of Day Trading Radio too, just to make it worth your while. But you can get the yearly membership, and it's already added to it. It's already added to the course. So good luck, everyone. I will see everyone in the markets on Tuesday. I'm excited to continue to look for these. This is just something I love. The price rotation channel. This is an example of what we call a channel breakout, and then a rotation or retracement back to the channel. And when we have our normal quad rotation, and then a bounce, then a retest back here, and another quad rotation, and a beautiful bounce, and then the market came up. And again, remember, and in the video I discuss a lot of the rules, meaning trade your time frame. This is all based off the 1 minute time frame. The 1 minute time frame is for us, scalpers and stuff. But if I have a quad rotation and I have a divergence, typically these are the best setups that I'm looking for. See if I can find, I think I had one on here. Yeah, right here. This quad rotation and divergence here. It is a higher low on the stochastics, lower low on the price, plus it's a quad rotation or 60, 40. This is actually just a steep divergence, but it came after this divergence here, which gave us a bounce. And this low and this low is really a 5 minute setup, a really nice setup. And that was pretty much the low of that area. But that's the kind of move a quad rotation divergence gives you. It gives you that type of return. And then here's another quad rotation, and it worked well overnight. And here's a quad rotation divergence. And again, another big move. Here's a quad rotation here. And you can see it's not that hard to see how well these things work. All right, it's just a couple setups that we like to take. I stress the importance, if I give you an alert that it's a quad rotation divergence, it's called a super signal. And if super signal must be taken, that is your money opportunity. So we're looking, again, I'll leave you with this. We're looking for 3 different kind of setups with the market, or with the market and the quad rotation. All right, we're looking for a quad rotation and a divergence, which is here. We're looking at a quad rotation lower channel line bounce, meaning if we have something underneath this that is confirmed once, twice, 3 times, anything 3, 4, 5 on the downs underneath it, anything 3, 4, 5, and you have a divergent or you have a quad rotation, you take that trade, meaning the timing comes down, the price is at the lower trend line, because we have that 1, 2 pattern or 1, 2, 3 pattern, we could put this trend line through these 2 points and extends out, and then when this comes down and this is perfect like this is where you want to trade that. And again, you trade your time frame. You trade your time frame, meaning that how far am I going to get on this? Well, I always say take it off on your first rotation. Take it off on your first rotation on your 9-3, especially if you know the bigger trend is down. So there's a couple rules you need to know, and you get experience on that. I have the experience, so I can guide you. But the most important rule is take the setup, place your stop underneath the candle low of your setup, and then take profits on your first rotation above 80. All right, on your first rotation above 80, you want to take your profits. Most likely, that's right up here, most likely the market's going to continue to maintain the rhythm and trend it's been in, and that's been a bigger downtrend. So you're going to get overbought, pullback, oversold, overbought, pullback, oversold, divergence, move back up. Now the divergence is going to give you a bigger move than any other move. That's why there's our number one setup. A number one setup. These are my top 4 setups: quad rotation and a divergence. Number 2 would be a quad rotation and a lower channel line bounce from a 1, 2, 3 pattern. A number 3 would be a quad rotation and a trend shouldn't be capital. Trend line retracement. Sorry for my awful grammar here. I either put up all capitals or what, or all, that doesn't matter. Quad rotation and a trend line retracement. And then number 4, quad rotation and a coiled stochastics. And that's the only one I haven't showed you really yet. And and I can almost kind of say that this was one here, but I'm not going to go back and do there. Here we had a kind of a coil right here. It's a series of lower highs. As we come down, that was a divergence, and this was a coil and a pullback, and that was an excellent setup here. And look at the big move. I mean, that is it right there. That is what we're about, is identifying the best opportunities in the market, trade them. All right, this is great for evaluation accounts. But if you have a evaluation account and you're trying to qualify, I've seen people, counter trend the markets all the time. You have to have discipline to only take 3 or 4 setups. And those 3 or 4 setups are defined, and they're going to be working for you. It's just like a card counter going into playing blackjack. They're going to wait for that dealer to have a 6 showing on their card, and you're going to have a beautiful hand where you can double down or split because the dealer has the bust card. This is the dealer having a bust card. This is where you have to bet. This is your pitch across the plate. This is where the fish are biting. This is where you have to get up and go to work, all right? Enough with the analogies. Check it out. I hope you'll see you at DayTradingRadio.com. This is a great opportunity for those out there who want to learn divergences. Again, this is 25 years of experience all wrapped into my little videos and lessons and stuff. And I don't waste any time trading anymore. I only look for certain things. Certain things I mark off the chart. If you look at a chart back with me during the day, you'll see little blue lines, and this will be just explaining what we like about this. Flag, divergence, double bottom divergence on a pullback. That's why I like that. And then look at that move. Here was a divergence here. This actually was kind of measuring out the divergence. Didn't really do much. It did sink a little, but it actually did go a little bit higher. That was a very strong market. Also understanding what markets how to trade against a strong market. Trading is not easy. The algorithms will get you, the trend will get you, greed will get you, and fear will get you. All right. Here's your trend line retracement here when you have an established trend line and you break out and you come back and you tag that trend line and the stochastic rotate right back down. You want to learn how to set these up and everything? It's all on the course. I'll see you guys at DayTradingRadio.com. Enjoy your holiday weekend and take care.